At Cape Canaveral, another probe into space. Target, the moon. A 52-ton multi-stage rocket combining elements of the Thor ICBM and the Vanguard is readied for firing. On the planned course, the 83-pound Pioneer space probe would closely approach the moon and would be swung into orbit by the moon's own gravity.
2, 1, 0.
The vehicle roars aloft at too steep an angle, working more directly against gravity than planned, reaching over 23,000 miles an hour. It carries to nearly 80,000 miles, 30 times as far as ever before. The Pioneer remains man's most resoundingly successful probe into space. At last, the truth about flying saucers. They're real. Just as real as Santa Claus, that's what. And we've got 10,000 Allentown youngsters to back us up. They greeted old St. Nick as he made his first 1957 appearance. Santa greets his greeters with gifts and a gala party, as is his custom. A flying saucer carries lots more Christmas cargo than reindeer. Where are the reindeer? Why, they're back at the North Pole, honey. But don't you cry. Santa is still Santa. Christmas is still Christmas. And kids are still kids. Right up to the minute, both in transportation and in dress, the first ski birds of the season migrate to the Bear Mountain Inn, hopeful of snow. There is no snow in New York, but that's snow, never mind, because the emphasis right now is on fashions. They're all dressed up for snow in their white stag ensembles for winter sportswear, colorful outfits that will light up any festive occasion. Hollywood, California. Two titans of the movie industry go head-to-head, and no one wins. World-famous movie star M. Eric McCormack, known affectionately by his fans as Merrick, has reached an impasse in a contract dispute with his longtime boss, Louis Q. Goldstone, head of Goldstone International Pictures, with production complete on Alien Trespass, rumored to be the greatest science fiction movie ever made. It appears a legal showdown will deprive the world of ever seeing it. Louis Q. made the announcement at his Hollywood studio this week.
It saddens me deeply to announce that Goldstone International is shelving the release of its epic sci-fi picture, Alien Trespass. I'm ordering today that all prints and the negative of the film be destroyed.
Merrick, seen here in a recent interview with Edwin R. Burroughs, days before he and Goldstone parted ways, has described the movie as his best acting work ever.
Tell me about the movie. I'll tell you a little. Because Goldie would have my you-know-what.
And that's the news from around the world. The fashion camera visits Darien, Connecticut for a day with a suburban housewife. A sheerly lovely suburban housewife, that is. Our heroine's morning is spent in a smartly striped play-and-work suit, with trim skirt and jacket worn over it when friend neighbor drops in for luncheon. Comes cocktail time, and housewife turns glamour girl in this at-home costume. Glamour girl is a gourmet too. For a dinner party, she's a hostess handsomely gowned with a bouffant skirt over her earlier costume. Sheer informal elegance is the keynote. And that's our fashion story of a day in the suburbs. Anyone for Darien?